Well, it might be a bit of an overused phrase, but I think that Tesla may have finally met their match with this, the Genesis GV60. This vehicle has launch control, a hidden drift mode, facial recognition to unlock and go, a fingerprint scanner, a magic 8-ball on the inside. It's all electric, it has power boost. It also starts around $60,000. For the performance mode, it's about $70,000. 248 miles for the base mode on a single charge and about 235 miles on the advanced mode. If that doesn't get you excited, this will, the driving. But first of all, let's take a look at the outside. Doesn't it look a little bit like a dragonfly on the outside? Let's walk around quickly before we get inside and have some real thrills. At the front here, there's quite a large grille opening, which is unusual for an electric car because they don't usually need a grille, but this needs to be cooled while the batteries are charging. The 4 lights here at the front look like a dragonfly, as I happened to mention, and it's very round, this vehicle. The front and the back, it looks very Porsche-esque. Very interesting wheels, I kind of like them. Door handles flush with the body, and here's the first cool thing. It actually has a facial recognition camera here in the side. I press the button on the door, the camera recognizes my face, unlocks. I can get in, and then once I'm on the inside, I press the button here. It now recognizes me and I can start the vehicle. Look at that. The key is not even in my pocket or in the vehicle, and I'm ready to drive. On the inside, here is another completely Genesis mind incredible tech item. As part of the facial recognition feature, Genesis have a fingerprint scanner just to make sure it's really you in the car, so no one can actually car nap your GV60. And when your identity is confirmed, all your presets in the car are loaded. Music, temperature, maps, etc. And then there's the gear shifter. Well, it's not actually a gear shifter, it's a crystal sphere, a little like a mixture of a snow globe and a magic 8-ball. It flips over when you start the GV60 to reveal the shifter. Very cool. There's a curved screen, which is actually wicked fast, and the graphics are like an art show. The settings menu allows you to change the colors of your GV60 and do more things than any other manufacturer I've seen to date. Every surface in the car feels like they've spent time on it. Quality and craftsmanship are very obvious. It feels like the colors and materials team took their time in sourcing fine goods. So you can change the sound inside the vehicle, and now I've turned it up, and this is the futuristic sound. How is it? Does it sound good? I think it's interesting. Does it sound like a spaceship? I think it does. Jetsons. I feel like I'm driving the Jetsons spaceship. It's an interesting sound, at least. Let's talk about range. You're going to get somewhere between 230 and 250 depending on which model you buy, which is approximately what I get out of my Mark E GT Performance Edition. Depending on what the weather is. Let's talk about the horsepower that you get out of this for those that are interested, and the torque. On the base model, you'll get about 429 horsepower, and that is 483 pounds-feet. On the top end model, 446 horsepower, and that is 516 pounds-feet of torque. 2 electric motors on the top end model. It's all-wheel drive. You'll find that they both have a 77 kilowatt hour battery. The best charging on the top charging public charger available you'll get, which is 350, you'll get about 10 to 80% in 18 minutes, which is not shabby, I have to tell you. That is pretty good. And you will find on our home charger, I can go from about 60% to about 100% in 4 or 5 hours. That's what I was getting on mine. So it's not bad. That is not bad at all. And I get it down to about 60% overnight. Cost $70,000 is what I paid for my Marquee GT. That is not shabby for the top end version of this. Would I buy it? Absolutely yes. Could I afford it? Absolutely not. It's very expensive for this vehicle. Is it worth it? Absolutely yes. I think it absolutely is. Now finally, there's drift mode. It works. We tried it. And it's fun. In an upcoming story, we'll take the car and make some smoke. But it's just another reason to keep coming back for more.
I'm Nick Miles.